To the casual eye, the setup in the room looked like a normal, everyday breakfast meeting on campus. It was not.
Today, the LCCC SIFE team, along with the conference meeting class, put together an event for high school student leaders so that they could see the effects of hunger and poverty.
SIFE stands for Students in Free Enterprise. The Lorain County Community College Group is an award-winning club on the national level. The SIFE students welcomed leaders from 4 different high schools in the area, placed them in one room, together, but separate.
The lower class group that was sat in chairs, we had a middle class group that had chairs and just a plain table, and we had an upper class group that sat at a very, very nice table. Everyone who sat at these groups was picked at random. They were given roles that they were going to assume, and they were also given their poker chips.
The poker chips represented the amount of money each participant had to spend on breakfast.
As the simulation went on, we instituted price increases. So they would see the effects of hunger and poverty and what happens when prices go up but income remains the same.
It's absolutely vital that young people are aware of the issue of hunger in our community. Knowing that 1 out of 6 households has been to a food pantry or a meal program. The reality is it's been a neighbor, it's been one of their classmates, it's been someone that they work with.
It was kind of emotional because it kind of hits hard to home because I know a couple people that don't have as much as that don't have as much food as other people or as much money to buy food and clothes and stuff like that.
When the simulation was over, the students discussed how it felt to be cast in one class or the other, how much money some had left over and how short others were, and to get a sense, even if only a small one, of the reality.
The ultimate goal is to raise awareness and to help out our local food banks by encouraging these students to host food drives. So many of the food banks right now are so low on supplies and they need all the help they can get.
Before I wasn't really into volunteering, but now I'm into volunteering and I like to go and volunteer like at soup kitchens and stuff like that.
I know last year one of the schools that came went back, did a food drive that collected almost 1,000 pounds worth of food, and then that group also came back out to the food bank and volunteered a couple times. So just that immediate aspect of them doing the drive, going out, volunteering, being engaged was significant.